Hey, what's up guys? This is Ryan, and this video is at the 19-week mark after having my ruptured patellar tendon surgically repaired. I've been trying to bring out videos about once a week just to give an update. And those videos usually include range of motion and some strength exercises that I've been doing. Today I want to do something a little different and talk about exercises you can use to strengthen the tendons as opposed to all the other exercises which are strengthening the muscles in your leg. And before I get started, just full disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, and so I'm not giving medical advice. If you want to start doing these, I just recommend that you talk to your doctor or your physical therapist before you do, to make sure that you're at a stage in your recovery that it would be okay to start them. And so the reason that I'm starting to do isometrics is there's been a fair amount of research on isometrics and even eccentrics as well for strengthening tendons. A lot of that research has been done by Keith Barr. You can look him up. He's on some other people's videos on YouTube. I've seen some presentations he gives, and then he's got a couple studies that are published as well, and you can find those. Quick breakdown of how it works. The extended isometric contraction puts strain on the damaged area of the tendon, and it causes the collagen to then remodel and heal up in an orientation where your tendon is strong, versus if you just rest an injured tendon, that it will heal up, but the collagen fibers apparently heal up in a real funky pattern, and then you don't get the strength back in the tendon itself. And so I've started doing those. I feel like I've gotten back to where my tendons healed up enough that I could do that. Again, I'm at 4.5 months out. You probably could start it sooner, but again, that's something you want to talk to your doctor about. The way the studies show that you need to do this is isometric contractions inside of a 10-minute window. Generally, you want to try to hold those for about 45 seconds. You can then rest for 90 seconds or 2 minutes or so. You can squeeze about 4 of those into a 10-minute window. And then after the 10 minutes, for whatever reason, your tendon's not responding to that stimulus, and so anything after 10 minutes is really not helping. You need about a six-hour window to recover, and then apparently you will respond to the stimulus again. And so you could do those up to every 6 hours. I personally just try to do them once a day. Sometimes I might squeeze a second session in the evening, but once a day is probably enough to see advancements there. I mentioned Keith Barr before. He's got some stuff where he's worked with athletes and shown where they've done MRIs or ultrasound prior to starting these exercises, and then shown afterwards, and shown a complete remodeling of the tendon, quite a bit healthier than it was prior. There is a nutritional component to this. Again, I'm not a nutritionist. So this is not nutritional advice, but a lot of the studies I've seen on healing tendons include a supplement program I believe it's generally 15 grams of collagen, and then you're supposed to add vitamin C to that in order to somehow make you're able to use the collagen. And you'd want to do that probably about an hour before you do the exercise, so that it's in your system and ready to use once you've provided the stimulus. Exercise-wise, there's lots of different exercises you can do. A couple of them would be a Spanish squat is common. A wall sit, a lot of people know wall sits. I personally like to do single leg stuff, so like a lunge, or one of the exercises I've shown in my videos previously would be like on a slant block, a single leg hold. A leg extension is great. A single leg extension. I don't personally have a leg extension machine in my home gym yet. I'm going to try to get one, but you can do it by sitting on a block or a bench and just pushing against the wall. And so I just wanted to talk about that because it's something I've added into my program, hoping that going forward, when I get back to doing athletic things, that I can try to prevent injury from happening again in the future. Whether or not that's going to work, I don't know, but it doesn't hurt. They're only going to make you stronger. And so, something you might try out. Again, I'm not a doctor, so ask your doctor, ask your physical therapist. And hopefully you get something out of this video, and I will see you next week with another update.